Good morning, hello, and praise God. I hope you're well. I am Tuna Shukuro. Today, I want to share with you something. When I was going to church today, I met uh, two birds, the kunguru type, the Thai type, whatever you call them, the ones that have a hot collar on the neck. They were feeding on something on the Maram Road and the tarmac road, and they were feeding so well, and but something was wrong with one of them. One of them had a broken leg, and mm, and maybe if you were not so careful to look at them, maybe at their bodies, whatever was wrong with either of them, see one of them hoping to go to the next thing to feed on, you could not tell apart that was unhealthy or one of them had a broken leg. And maybe I tried to compare it with situations in our real lives. Okay, we are maybe it is not the broken leg that we have, but it is that we cannot do, maybe either because we are not talented in those areas, maybe because maybe our physical structures we are physically challenged, mentally challenged on that area. For example, maybe you are not maybe a broken it could be a paralyzed leg, it could be you're not good in certain matters. For example, what our finances, people who deal with finances are not so good with customer care, and maybe those people who are like in high school, maybe in that those who are so good in theory since they are very poor in mathematics. Those are just examples of maybe things that we could be having, that we view them as a weakness to us, as someone else might not be physically fit in a way, like okay, they have eye challenges, ni long sighted ama short sighted, ama their eyes are not well. Others maybe they have a health issue. Maybe others have maybe they have that thing that both are stem behind the scene, and they prefer not talking about it because it brings up something that they do not like. But when I look at these two birds, okay, my point of view, maybe if these were two humans, if these were two human beings in such a time of this, maybe you'd expect that the one with a broken leg, or maybe the one who is challenged physically, challenged in whatever way, healthy issue manini, they stay at home, and the other one who is healthy go to the field and look for something to eat, look for ways to be able to keep up with the upkeep of the other person who is challenged. But that is not the main thing. Okay, from what I learned from the two birds, if physically challenged bird choose to stay in the nest, choose to stay maybe wherever at home, wherever they stay, the the most likely thing is that they will be brought food that maybe they do, ama maybe too little, or maybe food that okay food that is not enough, or maybe if there is food that will be brought, what I'm trying to say, they may stay they could have stayed hungry on the next. But what this bird understood is that yes, I have a broken leg, yes, I have that thing that is challenging in my life, yes, I have that weakness that is bothering me, but there is a strength I have. Like for example, that bird did not rely sana on the broken leg. It did not focus sana on the broken leg. It focused on the wings that were so healthy that would make it fly the place where it could get food. Then from there, it would work out how it is going to use. It's going to use it is going to set itself in a way that is going to eat food. Pick those grains, pick those nyamas, whatever thing. It did not maybe feel pity on itself, it did not bury itself in pity that it has a broken leg. It is not like the other birds who are strong and healthy with everything, with all legs, all wings, with all eyes. It used its wings, that strength that it had, to go to get what it requires, the exact thing that it needs. Same to us. That's how it should be. Yes, you have that health issue, you have that body weakness. Yes, you have that that thing that is challenging you so much. Yes, you're not so good in this section, where you are not so good in this section. Maybe yes, you're not good in everything. Yes, you're not so good. Okay, yes, you are mentally, you are not fit for everything, but there is that thing that you have. There is that thing that you can do perfectly. That there is that strength that is within your wings. There is that power. There is that the wings in your heart that are so powerful, that are able to propel you to the place that you're going to get the exact thing that you need. Not relying on people, to not placing yourself under people's mercy to receive what they think they want to give you. Just going out there and using the strength that you have to get the exact thing that you need. You should not be so sorry to yourself to a point that all the strength that you have reach a point of being reduced to weaknesses, being reduced to something that is not working because of that weakness that have cropped up in your life. You should use that strength that you have. If maybe, okay, for example, if maybe you cannot speak in public, you're not a good public speaker, but can you write? If so, go ahead and write. Maybe you are not so good with theory, but you're so good in maths, in calculations, in things that require creativity. Do not suppress, do not underutilize the strength that you have in maths, or in whatever things, because you are not able to give what you are expected to give at that moment. Look for ways that you can look for places, look for ways that you can utilize, you can use the strength that you have for the glory of God. Everybody has a strength and everybody has a weakness, and if you focus so much on the weakness, it will be difficult even to utilize the strength that you have in your heart. And that's why I'm saying that just already weaknesses should be known to you. Okay, it's not bad for you to know where you are weak, but the knowledge of where you are weak, or what at the points you're weak, should lead you to a place where okay, sorry for that. Your weaknesses should help you spot where your strength lies. Your weakness, if you are weak in this area, what point what area are you strong in? If you cannot do this, then what can you do perfectly and with power and with strength? If you cannot pray, can you read the Bible? If you cannot collect with love, can you try showing which way is right? it's just like that. Everybody has a weakness. The most powerful person, the people that you see, they have a higher level of maybe, okay, high profile people, they too have weaknesses. Only that they what you see is their strength that is being manifested. They don't focus on their weaknesses. Okay, weaknesses helps no one, okay, apart maybe from you, who through knowing your weaknesses you are able to see the areas that you are strong in. So through that you are able to ukijua, just focus on the strength, just focus on doing what you can do, just focus on giving the best of what you can with what you have. Like this bird, don't stay in the nest to and bury yourself in self-pity. Go out there and be what you can be. Go out there and get what you want to get. Just use the strength, use your power, the power in your wings. Stop focusing on a leg that is broken. Stop focusing on things that you cannot do. Focus on what you can do, and that way you'll be able to live a life that is comfortable, that is away from pity, that is a life that you want to live because you chose to use your strengths. You chose to use what you have. You chose to dwell on the strength that you have. That is the only thing I wanted to share with you today. When you go kendo konje, if you cannot do something, if you are not able to do something in a proper way, look for what you can do in a proper way. If your strength has a certain limit in a certain area, try to see that area where your strength is not limited. We were not created to dwell on our weaknesses. We were not created to dwell on the things that we cannot do. We were created to dwell on things that we can do by the help of God as we live our daily lives for His glory. Yes, have a beautiful week ahead. Next week, Tena, as we share another thing. Have a blessed night.